Que paso, my friend? Welcome back to Brandon Vince. Get right into it. So, you see in the title of the video, you may be asking yourself, hold up. The UFC haven't even announced this shit. How you know? Bro, trust. Islam versus Arman is 100% confirmed, official for UFC 311. Yeah, I may look like a fucking dumbass, but it's confirmed, bro. Because I'm going to tell you what, bro. Fucking Islam school, it was either Arman or Islam school literally post a fight poster. It's confirmed. Islam versus fucking Arman 2 is confirmed for UFC 311 January 18th. And I want to talk about because this is in LA. So in the beginning, I always said that there was going to fight UFC 311. I said, oh, that fight's going to happen UFC 311. My prediction was this fight was going to be in Saudi. If you didn't know, I think they just had the Dubai card. Yeah, Saudi. If you didn't know, there was a stacked Saudi card that was rumored to be in the beginning of 2025. And a lot of people, and myself included, since we all knew that UFC 311 was going to be Islam versus Arman, because Islam was supposed to fight in Abu Dhabi. Don't forget, that Abu Dhabi card was supposed to be for Islam, but he pulled out because he had an injury. He had to get surgery. So instead of getting an interim belt, Arman just decided to wait a few months later because he knew it's going to be a quick recovery and Islam can make camp for January. And that's what happened. So I thought that 311 card was going to be in Saudi and they were going to stack the shit out of that card, which I still think they're going to do because they're going to LA and they probably going to want a big market for LA because it's kind of like Las Vegas. LA is Las Vegas little bro, you know? So I thought they were going to stack it. I thought they were going to have Umar there, and they possibly still can. I still think that card is going to be stacked because people like to fight in the beginning of the year. Because 311 is going to be LA and 312 is going to be rumored in Sydney or in Spain. I forgot, it's going to be either Sydney or Spain because that's when Volk want to fight. So like I'm saying, there's a lot of big fights close together, but we're talking about Islam versus Arman. It's confirmed to be in LA. I think they're going to stack the card. They may also have Umar fighting that card against Murab, since he was supposed to fight that December Tampa card, but then, you know, his opponent got pulled out or something. Wherever it happened, we don't know it. But again, Islam versus Arman, January 18. I want to talk about this fight, right? Because this fight gets a little more interesting because now we got Iliatopia, what Conor McGregor said, Iliatopia, right? We have a little strange Iliatopia saying, hi, don't forget, I just knocked out Max and Volk, two of a top 10 fighter of all time, and two fighters who is considered to be GOAT of the division I'm currently championing at. Right? And we all know he's looking for that double champ. So is Islam. So that's what I'm talking about. It's so confusing, bro. And Islam, if Islam beat Arman, right, which I do think it will happen. I thought Arman had a chance, right? But like, Islam is just better at striking. I think that's why he's going to win. Arman's not a great striker. The way Arman beat Charles Oliveira was by just taking him down and just pretty much ground and pounding him. Not that much ground and pound, but pretty much holding him down and just pretty much just holding him down for the whole fight. Like, Arman won that fight very good, but again, he's not good at striking. He was kind of out striking Charles, but like the reason why he won wasn't because his striking, was because his fucking wrestling. And well, yes, Islam is a great wrestler. Yes, you can say Arman is a better wrestler, but Islam's going to be the way better striker. Islam is going to want to strike this fight. I think Islam's going to win by TKO. I think Islam is going to try to knock out fucking Arman. I think he's going to put a point. I do see a submission. I honestly see a first 3-round knockout. Yes, when they first fought, don't forget it's a rematch. Because when Arman fought Islam, and that was Arman, if you know the story, it was Islam versus someone else. Islam opponent pulled out, And 2 weeks notice, Arman came and put a fight of the card performance, fight of the night performance, right? That was also Arman's debut fight. His debut fight was against Islam, and he made it a competition. He made it competitive. But that Islam, like, both fighters are completely different, right? Both fighters went through so much. Like, that was when Islam was also starting out. Like, people, I hate when people be like, oh, when Islam Arman fought, that was Arman with only 2 weeks training camp, and also that was his debut. Yes, but that was Islam, what, second or third fight, right? That was way before Bobby Green, right? That was also Islam was starting up. I don't even think Khabib was retired by that. I think Khabib was still an active fighter, right? So that was before Khabib actually started training Islam. And Islam is probably a true all-around fighter. He can do anything. So I don't see Arman winning already. I do not see Arman winning. Yes, it's going to be a good fight. I either see a 50, no, I don't see a 54-5 because I don't see Arman surviving. I see either submission or TKO win by Islam. That is going to be my prediction. It could change. I could rewatch this. I could rewatch the first fight, but like still, Islam has evolved to a great ass fighter. Like his striking is way beyond of Khabib's. I don't know who the fuck teach Islam how to strike. Right? That's my question. How the fuck did Islam become so good at striking? Who the fuck like Khabib definitely did not teach him. I want to see who the fuck taught Islam to be that good of a striker, because he's out striking fucking Dustin, who is probably one of the greatest, if not the best striker in that division. So like, it's crazy to me. Like, I really want to know where the fuck he won that. Like, where the fuck who taught you that, my guy? Who teach you to be a fucking striker? So that's the reason why I do think Islam's gonna win that fight. I think the striking is gonna be too, like, oh shit. Like, this is not, he's gonna realize, he's gonna think this is gonna be the same Islam. No. This is an Islam that's probably way more stronger. His fucking skills are way better. He's going to outstrike you. And when he's going to you probably going to take him down, yes. But Islam is going to try to get right back up, and he's going to be piecing you up. I'm telling you. No matter what happened, 100% guaranteed, Arman's going to get pieced up by Islam. 100% I see that happening. But I could see Arman getting lucky at submission or take him down, just 50-45 him on the ground. But like I said, it's confirmed. I think it's going to be a stacked card. It's going to be LA, because it's going to be an LA card, which they don't really go LA. So a tough LA card. Islam versus fucking Arman. And then they go into Sydney. So maybe they're going to try to stack that card. I heard a lot of good fights for this card. Maybe Umar 2 versus Bilal versus fucking Murab. I was supposed to be like, I don't know if that's gonna happen. But also I want to talk about, before I leave you guys, Utopia. Because if Islam wins, he pretty much clear out his whole division, right? If Islam wins, does he move up and try to fight for 170? Because he pretty much clear out his division. Like, the only person I don't think he'd be, like, if we go to the top 5, he beat almost all of them except 2 people, right? And I'm pretty sure the 2 people is Dan Hooker and Justin Gaethje. And Justin Gaethje don't really count because he got, slapped by Max. So, like, he's out of the competition. So, if he does fucking come back and fight, if he wins that fight, what's next for Islam? I think he gotta move up, because the only fight that makes interesting is Max Holloway, but Max Holloway needs to get a W first, and Dan Hooker needs to get another W. We don't know when that's going to happen. Maybe Dan Hooker get a fight soon, but like, the only person who I see actually have a fight is either Dan Hooker or Max, but they both need a fight. And I don't think Islam want to wait that long. The only reason why Islam hasn't fought is because of injury. Islam is active. He want to stay active. It just sometimes he's injured. So I could see him moving up, because again, there's an interim champion, bro. I could see him fight. like it's hard because of Bilal that got injured, and Islam say he don't want to fight Bilal. So you could have, if Dan Hooker wins his next fight, you could either have Islam move up and do Dan Hooker versus Max, which would be fucking amazing. I probably Islam's gonna stay in his division until Bilal fucking loses. And now Bilal got injured. That's probably what happened for next year. So I definitely see Islam fighting one more guy. If it's Hooker or Max, I definitely see him fighting one of them guys. But after that, he's definitely going for double champion. But anyways, like I said, are you hyped for this fight? I don't like, before I was saying this is going to be Islam's toughest fight, but now I'm thinking it's probably gonna be Max. He's gonna be his toughest fight just because of his fucking striking. And I don't see Islam knocking out. It'd be crazy, but I don't see Islam knocking out Volk. I do see him submitting him. I do see him getting finished, but again, that's an interesting fight. And we all know Max is better at 155 because he don't have to cut that much weight. It's like with Alex Pereira 185, 205. I told you, bro, he should have went back down. He should have fought Islam. But like I say, anyways, that's another conversation for another day. Anyways, that's the whole video. Let me know what you feel. And yeah, sweet dreams.